I had to do it. I had to make a video on the Hi-Point C9 pistol. Everybody's favorite gun to hate. Why does everybody hate this gun? Well, let's get into looking at the gun, and we'll try and figure out why. First of all, if you've never seen this gun, it's a 9mm Luger. It is a sort of a compact version. It's definitely not full size. And it's a budget gun. These can be had for less than $200, depending on where you live. Hi-Points are made in Ohio. They come with a lifetime warranty, and they usually come with not usually, they always come with one magazine, the pistol. Some of them you can get with a carrying case, others just come in a cardboard box. So it's a 8+1 capacity, 8 in the mag and 1 in the barrel or in the chamber. You got your safety right here. Up is safe, down is fire. That also serves as your slide lock. Of course the gun is safe. Okay. You can see, maybe you can't see, but the gun is safe. What you see shining in there is the feed ramp on this gun, which I polished to help it feed a little bit more reliably. So I got this gun, you know, just because everybody says what a piece of shit it is. Everybody loves to talk trash on a Hi-Point. Well, a lot of those people that talk trash probably never even held one to begin with. Yeah, they are ugly, they're heavy, they're, you know, not the best made guns, but they get the job done. At least with my experiences, the guns performed pretty much flawlessly. I probably had, I don't know, 3 or 4 jams within the first 100 rounds or so, and since then, nothing. It's been running just fine. I've put quite a few rounds down range since then, and never had an issue since. So it's a polymer frame and an alloy slide. I guess there's different names people call it, Zamek or Zymek or whatever. It's basically zinc, aluminum, and copper, and that's why it's so thick. To withstand the pressures that this is going to take, this is plus P rated. They have to have that slide pretty beefy, since they're using an alloy instead of stainless steel. The gun is a pain to take down and clean, and I'll tell you why. Maybe not on your Hi-Point, but on mine, what you have to do is you lock it back, and right here is a little pin that you have to punch out. You can see through it right there. You have to knock that out with a hole punch or a nail, or I don't know, whatever you knock it out with. But you knock that out, and then you can take the slide off. The barrel is pinned to the frame, so you can just take the slide out and the springs. But the reason mine is so hard is because this little cutout doesn't fully line up with that pin. It's covering that pin just a hair. So for me to get that pin out, I have to not only lock the slide back, but I sort of have to pull it back even more and knock that out. So I have to basically hold it with one hand like this, knock that out, take the slide off, and it's twice as hard getting back in. Like I said, I did polish the feed ramp on this. with some 800 grit sandpaper and then a Dremel with a buffing wheel. I did have to adjust the sights whenever I got out to shooting this the first time. The sights were a little off. It was shooting about 6 inches low at 10 yards, so yeah, I definitely had to adjust the sights here. They are a 3-dot sight. Of course, the rear is adjustable for windage and elevation. And you know, once I did that, it got it on target and got it tuned in. Put a Hogue grip on here. It's just a slip-on rubber grip with finger grooves. That's probably the worst thing about this gun is the grips. They're like smooth as glass. I mean, they're textured, but this shit will slip right out of your hand. So a lot of people put that Hogue grip on there. I couldn't see trying to shoot the gun without it. But excuse me. A lot of people hate these guns just because they're cheap. But you know what? For the money, you get a lifetime warranty. And you know, mine's after those first couple jams with the first couple maybe 100 rounds, it's not had a problem. If one thing Hi-Point has to work on, and I've heard other people say this, it's their magazines. These mags are shit. And I did have to adjust the feed lips on the magazine. I had to open that end up just a little bit to get it to feed reliably. And that, along with the polished feed ramp, I don't see having any problems. My dad has the same exact gun also, and he carries his. His is to the point where he thinks it's reliable enough to carry. So that's his choice. And you know, I'd never knock somebody on their choice of a gun. You know, whatever you can afford. You know, something's better than nothing, the way I look at it. Of course, you want it to work when you carry it. You know, you don't want to have to go and pull this out and it's going to jam or something. That's what going to the range is about. Getting a feel for it, seeing how things run, maybe doing a little polish on your feed ramp in there, maybe tweak your mag or something. But once you get it operating reliably, you're good to go. If you have any problems, send it back to Hi-Point. You got that lifetime warranty. Sorry about the noise in the background. My dog is chomping a bone to hell. But anyways, guys, that's the Hi-Point C9. Like I said, it's heavy, it's ugly. I don't like the fact that it doesn't have a slide lock. Yeah, it does lock back on the last round, but it doesn't lock using the safety or anything. I mean, that doesn't flip up into the notch on your last round. It just locks back, and which you would have to pull the slide back slightly and let it go. So, but it's a budget gun. It gets the job done. I think for the money, if you want to get out and get one for yourself and try it out, no harm, no foul. So thanks for watching the video. If you have any comments or questions, send me a message or leave a comment.